I started getting recognised really early on because I am bright ginger hair and I play a tiny guitar and my kind of image was very recognisable. So as soon as I started doing like YouTube videos, I mean pre SBTV, I was sort of getting noticed places just because of the way I looked. So that was happening from very early on. To be honest, at the beginning, I was just grateful that anyone was listening. So if someone came up and was like, "Oh, I saw you on this," or like even if not that people got annoying, but you know, like I mean, you lads, actually, you're not ginger, are you? You were ginger for the film.
Was it wigs or were they dyed?
No, they were dyed. It's like every 3 weeks would be like dye the hair, bleach the eyebrows. But I always remember once they did a thing in the Metro where they were talking about ginger people. Like there's like some article about it, but they used a picture of James and me on the picture. I was like, of all the people to use people who dye their hair that colour, you know.
Yeah, you never went through what we went through.
Tell a lie, though. We did rock up at school one day, and everyone was like, "Why is your hair colour that?" Like it literally went from like overnight. We turned into it, but it was I don't know. It never really made any difference to us when we were going. I suppose because we were, you know, but it did make you stand out in a crowd. I think that's definitely one thing.
Yeah. No, for me, I was just so grateful about. I mean, I remember actually having an argument with a fellow singer-songwriter who was quite successful, and you know, it like still is. He still does his thing. Was so against having teenage girls at his show. He was just like, "Oh, they just come and stand in the front row and they scream, and it's just annoying." And I was like, But they like your music, man. Like they like. Is that not why we're doing this? Like, do we have like a list of people that are allowed to come to our gigs? And let me tell you something about cool people coming to your gigs. They're boring. I was in the cool set for maybe like 3 months. You know, Enemy liked me for about 3 months, and I had like really like cool poser people come to the gigs. No one clapped, no one sung. They were all just too cool for school. They didn't dance anything. As soon as I started getting any sort of fan base that was young, the gigs just got way better, and it was just exciting. So I think for me, when people started recognizing me, I was just so grateful that people liked my music. It was like, I was so surprised that you could get paid to play music, because everyone had always said, get a real job, get a proper job. So when I started getting I mean, even if it was like a minimal amount, maybe it was like 20 quid a week or something, it was still like, wow, I'm getting paid to play music. So I think when people started recognizing me, I was just super thrilled that they were.
Was it that you're safe? You can do a job that you love. You never work a day in your life.
Yeah, until you start. What happened when I finished the Divide tour is I was sort of in my mind like, oh, I should probably stop playing music for a bit because I've done it every day and it's blah blah blah. And then you stop doing the thing you love and you're like, well, what am I? Like, who am I? Like, if you don't play music, what is your sort of purpose? And I think becoming a father was it sort of filled a massive gap that was there, because my job sort of my hobby turned into my job. And then sometimes you want to take days off your job, but then if you're taking days off, what do you do?
Yeah.
Because you can't do your hobby.
Slam dunk, are you ready to make me?